Yo, what is going on everyone, and welcome back to another Fortnite guide. In this guide, I'm going to show you guys where you can find the cameras that you will need to dance in front of for this week's challenges. So this is going to be a guide to complete this as fast as possible, and I'm going to show you guys a pretty efficient route that I found in order to make sure that you get this done in as little as 1 to 2 games, so that way you can get on to the hidden challenges. So keep in mind guys, if you have not known, if you complete all of the challenges in 1 week, you will actually gain access to a hidden challenge that is not on this challenge list, and then you will actually be able to find a additional Battlestar for a free tier on your battle pass. So be sure to stay tuned to the channel, as I will upload a guide for that hidden challenge as soon as I figure out how to do it. So for this challenge, all you will need to do is find 7 cameras scattered throughout the Fortnite map and dance in front of them. So to start things out, we're going to go over to Moisty Mire, as there are actually 2 cameras here in this area, giving us a pretty fresh start. So after you get the 2 in Moisty Mire, there's 2 more in the surrounding area. That way you can get 4 in one game and be over halfway done in just a few minutes. So just land at Moisty Mire. You're going to find a few changes here if you haven't landed here in the past week. They've actually added a movie theater, and it's part of a little Easter egg going on in Season 4. There's like a film set, and each week they're going to be unraveling more and more and making more changes to the map. So it's going to be like an ongoing Easter egg over the next few weeks, which is really cool. But anyways, you will find the first camera located just here, and all you'll need to do is just dance in front of it, just like you used to in Season 1 for the signs, except this time we're putting on a show in front of some cameras. Now for the second camera, it's actually just around the corner, so you don't even have to leave Moisty Mire in order to get this one. Just turn your back and look for the giant green wall with a helicopter coming out of it. This is where you'll find the second camera in Moisty Mire. Again, just run up next to it and dance. It shouldn't take more than a few seconds, and then you're on to the next camera. Now be sure to head towards the prison, as there's another 2 cameras in that general area, and I'm going to show you guys how you can get them all in one game and not even have to worry about it. So just head over towards the prison direction, and there will be 2 more cameras located over there. So located just outside Moisty Mire in a random field, there's actually a racetrack over here for some shopping carts. It's very strange, but anyways, you will actually find your next camera here regardless. And just like all the other ones, it's pretty simple. Once you dance in front of it, you can move on. And there's actually a 4th camera just around the corner from here even, so stay tuned, and I'll show you guys how to get this camera in just another minute. So be sure to head to the divot that's located just outside of the racetrack to grab some boost crystals, because the next one is located just around the corner and you can actually get there with just 1 boost crystal. So head to the bridge that's located just to the west and you will find the next camera just on top of it. Now after you get this camera, you can either try to finish out the match or just leave. If you're trying to do this as fast as possible, there's really no point in trying to get all the cameras in one game, as it's not really possible. And as you can tell, the storm was already on in my back here, so it's almost impossible to get them all in one game. I mean, I'm sure you could if you got really lucky with the storm spawns, but if you're just trying to do this as fast as possible, I do suggest just backing out at this point and dropping again, as you will have a very easy time getting the next 3 cameras to complete the challenge. For this one, I'm just going to run up the bridge to start dancing on the last camera, and then I will show you where the final 2 are located on my next drop. So for these last couple of cameras, they're on the opposite side of the map by Greasy Grove, and I got super lucky with my bus spawn, as I spawned right above one of the cameras. Just drop in above Greasy Grove and you will see a new plot of land located just behind it. Here you will actually find an additional camera, and if you're having trouble finding any of these cameras, just keep a lookout, because most of them are around some of these new tents that they've put in, and are also very close to railroad tracks, as they like to put the cameras on the tracks, as that's something they actually do in real movies to record scenes, at least before drones came out. So you will find some of these cameras on railroad tracks or underneath tents, and you will just have to dance in front of them. It's pretty simple, and the last 2 cameras are just around the corner here from Greasy Grove, so you should be able to get them all on your second match, if not in your first. So after dancing here at Greasy Grove, just head straight to the soccer field, as that's the next closest camera. This one's super easy to find and you won't have to do any digging, as it's located in the dead center of the soccer field. So if you guys don't run into any enemies, this should be one of the easiest ones to find. You just run into the dead center of the soccer field. You shouldn't miss it. It's right at the center line. And now after this, guys, don't leave the surrounding area and don't back out of the match, because the last camera you will need is located just at Shifty Shafts, and it's also a very easy camera to find. So if you can make it to Shifty without getting killed, you should be able to get this done in the very same match. So stay tuned. I'm going to kill this guy real quick, and then I'll show you guys where this final camera is in Shifty Shafts. Alright, so this will be the last camera if you guys have been following this guide to the T, and unfortunately I did die on my way to Shifty Shafts, but it's no big deal. Just head to Shifty Shafts and you will actually see the 2 houses located in the back. Now they made some changes to the one on the right, but we actually want to go to the house on the left and head to the basement, as they have made changes to that as well. In the basement, you will find the final camera, and all you will need to do is, just like all the other ones, is just dance in front of it real quick and complete your match. If you back out early without dying, you will not get the progress, so make sure to actually complete it or to kill yourself somehow, and that was the only way you're going to get that progress. So hopefully this guide helped you out. I know this is one of my longer ones, but either way, be sure to drop a like down below if you stayed for the whole thing and this one helped you out. I'll leave a picture up on the screen where all the other cameras are located in case you did not want to follow this exact route or had trouble actually surviving around these camera locations. So hopefully that does help you guys out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.